Aloha. This is the first kind of big update slash reveal after a lot of the, I'll call it ancillary work, has been put together. So off to the sides, I have these facades that I put up. Basically, it's just cardboard covered with a weed cloth, and there's wood trim from Home Depot that's pre-painted. I got that on both sides. It hides any of the cabling and whatnot, and it gives it a better appearance for flying. These are those 3 55-inch monitors. The Sony in the front, the Vizio's on the side. The Sony is much older, had about 6 years, but if you look, the picture still looks pretty good. They're all 4K, so I'm pretty happy. I'll give you a pilot's eye view here. Now here, about where I'm sitting now, this would be my view of the world. There is the Flight Plan Go software. It's free. I'm a big fan of it. I've mentioned that before. There's my Air Manager 4 software in motion. That's on a touch screen, which I like. There's a FIP off to the left that I can change whatever's on it because I'm running the SpadNext software. Now here is a cheesy little Amazon keyboard I found. It's the top oval part there is actually a trackpad. On the Alpha, you have your normal buttons. They're there. Off to the side here, the big rocker on the left, the plastic black one that's coming in and out of focus. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it for here. That is my parking brake. And the two next to it, one is unused and one is my fuel pump. And as I slowly pan out, come over here, there's the GNS 530. Big fan of the GNS 530 from Flight Sim Builder. You can see I've got about almost 4 minutes left on this leg. And the controls work, which is great. So as we're sitting here, I could increase or decrease range. I could go through a bunch of buttons, but I'm still learning. And next up here, we have the multi-panel by Captain Bob. As built, if you follow his tutorial, you will have your comm stuff, and you'll have your transponder. So that's what you get. Now, transponder mode, for me, is controlled by the big button here, and it will actually shift the mode on my transponder. So transponder mode will shift that, which I'm kind of a fan of. However, this page is one I kind of threw in because Captain Bob was so thorough in the way he went over stuff that you actually kind of learn how to do these things on your own, which I think the tutorial was great for that because I did learn quite a bit. As we come down, you can kind of see this cheesiness over here. This is a temporary panel. I threw it in there just to have control of something. I'll show you. And this is my fuel cutoff right here. This first toggle switch right here, that is my pitot, or my pitot heat, if you will. And then everything else is just the norm. You know, there's my mixture. Here's my throttle. This is another touch monitor running Air Manager. This one's a little finicky though. Sometimes the touch doesn't work on it. I got it off Amazon. It's not that great, I'm not gonna lie. So up here, the glare shield. You can see I didn't do a great job on it. I threw this together in about 20 minutes or so with just materials I had. I do intend to do a more permanent one later, but it's good enough for right now, and it allows me to put the keyboard and mouse up there and keep them out of the way. So I'm doing that for the time being. But the 3 monitors do allow me to look around. Again, I'll give you the me eye view. It allows me to get a good view of the world around me, and even running the Air Manager here, and the GNS 530, all which count as extra monitors, I'm still at about 33 frames per second right now. My video card is a 3080 Ti, and those extra 3 are running on USB 3.0 to HDMI adapters. Because I've had people ask, how are you running extra monitors? My video card only has 4 outputs. Well, I run them off the USB 3 bus. That's what I do. And for lower output, lower video quality stuff, it works perfectly. So that's the update. Any questions, comments, concerns, by all means, throw them out there. Thanks for watching, and happy flying.